so many places, so much more than we could ask. So thank you from the bottom of my heart and our team's heart. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chuck. Chuck, thanks, Greg. Thank the producers, too, Steven and Rich. And Alan, thank you very much. I'm a little technology here. I got my little iPad with my speech on it. I'm going to glance at it. Who does paper anymore? But thank you, judges, for being the gentleman you are and the fabulous woman that Mama is. Unless you want to be a gentleman, too. Thank you all for coming. Clap it up for you guys out there. Without every one of you out there, sitting out there, this wouldn't even be possible. So I want to thank you for showing up and having a great time at Bears, Bikers, and Mayhem. So I'm just going to make this kind of brief. I'm not going to talk a lot. I'm not much of a talker, but I want to thank a couple people. I started out in the leather community and the family at large in Asbury, New Jersey. So I wanted to send out a heartfelt leather family hug to my Asbury Daddy Sal, Tom, all the people that embraced me in New Jersey, and I'm gonna cry. Some of the shout outs, Nikki, where are you? Are you here somewhere? Has she been in here? Nikki? I don't know. But she's my Les Bear sister. The support that I've had, Matt last year at BBM. Some of you may or may not know, I came in first runner-up last year. I wasn't the winner. Due to circumstances unforeseen, Dan Barnett had to step aside. And I want to clap it up for him. I want to give a round of applause for him. He did a fabulous job. And when I went to MAL this year, they actually asked me how I felt about that and what happened with that. And I said, you know what, first runner-up, I was going to do everything I did already supporting Dan. So I didn't do anything different. I planned out my plan of action. I went to all the events. I started off with New York Pride in my debut of Mr. Mayhem, and I just ran from there. And event after event after event, I just showed up. Just being the man I am, the person I am, I just wanted to go and support Baltimore, support Bears, Bikers, and Mayhem, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the Capital City Bears and the Pensmen, thank you. Chad Baylor, where are you? My daddy. I went to an event in Asbury, Bear Weekend, and I met Chad, and he told me about Mr. Mayhem. And I was like, what's that? He goes, oh, it's a hybrid event. It's an event, bears and leathermen and people of all kinds of cultures come together. And I was like, you know what? I fucking love that, pardon my French. So that's what I stand for. I stand for everybody coming together here.
Yeah.
The lesbians, the women, the kinksters, the fetish people, the bears, the drag queens. I saw a sister out there or two, all those people, the pups. Oh my God, the pups. I love me some puppies. I love Bears, Bikers, and Mayhem because of all that, because of all the people that come together. We can be together. There's no such thing as us versus them, or old versus new, or women versus men. We're all in this together. So that's what I stand for. I stand for inclusion. I stand for having fun, and making the charities happen, because that happens. All those people coming together and having fun, the charities take care of itself. Yeah. I thought about how I wanted to be Mr. Mayhem and showing up for charitable events, and which leads me to another thing. Not even 6 weeks after the event, I had a personal family problem. My mother had a stroke, so I had to pick up my life and move from New Jersey to Missouri. And at that very same time, literally a week later, I was like, I have to step up and be Mr. Mayhem, or do we let the second runner-up take it? I said, screw it. I was gonna do it anyway. The measurement of a man is the challenges that he faces before him and how he accepts them and how he just conquers whatever goals and challenges that he needs to challenge. So I took it upon myself. I said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take care of my mom. I'm gonna pack up my life from New Jersey and just move out and still be Mr. Mayhem.
Woo, yes.
And I did it.
Yeah.
You make a goal, you set a goal out to do it, you do it. And unfortunately, she passed away this past October. So there's been some back and forths. I'm still taking care of my stepfather. But I still made other stuff happen. I took care of myself. I took care of my mother. I took care of my stepfather. I took care of you guys. You know, hopefully I interacted with some of you at some of these events out there, and because of me you're here, maybe not, but I hope so. There's a number that I just asked Chuck about earlier, which is fantastic, that I'm proud of. Last year's event, 5th annual Bears Bikers of Mayhem, 2nd annual Mr. Mayhem brought about 600 people. This weekend, we've topped 1,100 people.
Yeah!
So that's incredible, and they keep telling me that that's a result of my work, as much as all of your own, and I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of that. We can only get bigger, hopefully not too much bigger, but I just want to thank some of the people that I've run across. I thank New Jersey. I want to thank Sir Robert Chandler. He's one of the first people that I met. These pants were gifted from him. It's one of the first gifts that I've had is leather, so I'm going to bring these stories along. I love you, sir. It's the people you meet and the relationships you make. Scruffy and Tim, thank you for coming. Tom Savage, where are you at? He gifted me another shirt, and the things you build, the relationships you build on, is the measurement of a man. So I want to thank the people. David Watts, I think some of you people have heard of him, right?
Yeah!
Mr. Friendly. Yeah. It's one of the first organizations and teams that I've ever felt near and dear to. So I want to thank him for giving me a direction of what I wanted to kind of focus on, and that still continues. So leaving a legacy of what you leave behind is very important to me. So interact with each other daily. When you walk up to somebody and you meet them, you want to leave a memory, and you hope that you can be the best person you can possibly be. And if you don't even see somebody, look in the mirror and leave the legacy with yourself. All right, so look in the mirror every single day and say, you know what? You did an ass-kicking job today. You did something that makes a difference. So just do that with every person, and then everything else will take care of itself. I have one final word. If the contestants can hear me out there, I'm not sure, hopefully. Oh, you're over here, hi.
Surprise.
I set a bar. I challenge you, whoever it is that comes away from and support each other, whoever comes out as Mr. Mayhem 2016, show up, do the work, love everybody, accept everybody, accept yourself. Be proud of who you are, be proud of what you've come through today, this weekend, and whatever happens in the next year, whoever it is. You guys did a great job. Thank you again to judges. I think I've said everything I need to say. Let's have some fun tonight, all right? The party's gonna happen here later. The competition, the results later on. I thank you. And Mama, thank you too. Thank you. Love you. Love you more. I was just pinned into Mama's family this weekend. You can call me Mama's Jersey Devil. Asbury Park in New Jersey will always be my home. I don't know where the next year is going to take me. I'm still in Missouri for a couple more months. I have no idea what's happening next, but whatever it's going to be strong. And I'll see you guys soon. All right? Have a great time tonight. See you guys. Chuck, thank you. I don't even know.